Kerry Eggers, Portland Tribune. CJ, that fourth quarter, you missed some free throws, some shots you normally make. Were you gassed? The pressures of the situation, what was going on?
Yeah, like you said, I just missed them. I was locked in as I could be, focused as I could be. I prepared the same way I always do, just left it a little short. I feel like I didn't give myself a chance by leaving it short. I'd rather miss long, but it happens. It's unfortunate that it had to happen in the fourth quarter. Such a tightly contested game. There's no excuses. It's on me. Free throws are uncontested shots that you should make, especially a player of my caliber, and I didn't make them.
On the right side, please.
CJ, Tom Ward, Coin TV. What does it feel like out there when the Warriors begin to hit that gear, like in the third quarter? They've done it twice in a row now. Can you describe that for us?
They're a very good team, especially in the third quarter, as we've seen. They take advantage of missed shots. Draymond did a good job of pushing the ball in transition. He kind of got them going, getting easy baskets for everybody else. Obviously, you try to stay locked in on their shooters. Steph and Clay are constantly moving. So, if you're guarding one of those guys, you're not necessarily paying attention to where the ball's at because you're in a stay home. So he was smart about, when to drive, driving up guys' backs. And, they took advantage of bad offense. They took advantage of missed shots. And the third quarter was a killer once again.
Questions for CJ? Right here, third row.
When Draymond takes the ball in that power dribble up the court, like you say, you had your back turned on some occasions. Just how much of an impact do you think Durant's absence is having on his ability to initiate and play make the way he has in the last few games?
I think he plays the same, whether KD's playing or not. He initiates a lot of the offense. Steph is the point guard, but a lot of times, Draymond's getting the rebound, so he's starting the break. And Steph does a great job of moving without the ball. Clay does a great job moving without the ball. I think that, just depending on how teams guard them, obviously we've done a little bit of, changes in our coverages. Draymond's the guy that catches the ball in the middle. So he's making a decision on whether to shoot it, drive it at the help, and throw the lob or to hit the corner. And a lot of times tonight, he was just pushing the ball and getting contact and finishing around the basket. But, the only difference between when KD plays and when KD doesn't is just another guy who can do everything, out on the court. So just, probably more space. But they also ISO a little bit more, with him and run a little bit more pick and roll with Steph, having a point guard set the screen.
On the left side, in the middle row. Yes. Go.
Ryan Clark, Portland Tribune. CJ, as far as the defense the Warriors have played in this series, what do you think they've done to limit you and Dame in a lot of the pick and roll actions?
Have you been watching the pick and roll actions? What did you see?
I saw they were blitzing you guys and that you got a lot of trouble.
Yeah, they've been blitzing us. They've been up at the level of the screen. And in ISO situations, they do a good job of loading up, so you're never really, by yourself. The elbows, boxes, sometimes they just send a second defender. So, they're very smart about how they, structure their defense. Obviously, it changes throughout the game, but I think, Draymond's constantly helping. Iggy's rotating over. The weak side is, pulling over and making it difficult. But, we got to do a better job. That's what elite defenses do. They make it difficult on you and try to, get the other guys to beat you.
On the right side, yes, sir.
Marcus White, NBC Sports Bay Area. In that second quarter, you got some minutes with the second unit. You guys had a good amount of success together. What changed in the second half when you guys were reunited?
I don't think we did a poor job in the second half. I just think that, by the time the second unit was in, it went from we were up, 13 to start the second quarter to probably up 2 or down 2 at that point. So the flow of the game was the same. We just didn't make shots. They got out and ran, and they had a little bit of momentum, based on, the run they went on. But I thought the second unit did a great job. We have to do a better job, as a starting unit of closing games. That 6-7 minute spurt, our pick and roll coverage was a little spotty, and we allowed Steph to get some easy layups down the stretch.
Last question on the right, please.
CJ, Tom Ward, Coin TV. In your estimation, does this team have enough gas in the tank to come out, get a win Monday, and kind of begin to make this a series again?
Absolutely. You never want a series to end, especially on your home court. Everybody on this team has pride. Everybody on this team, understands what's at stake, and we've been through a lot of adversity this season in our lives individually. So we're looking forward to the challenge. We've dug ourselves in quite a hole, but now for us it's just one game at a time. The next game is Monday at home in front of our fans, and we want to do our best to try to put on a good show.